What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV for another military video, as always, for all your military video needs. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you drop a comment down below, and your question or issue can be brought up in a future video. I wanted to bring about something that I haven't really seen too much about in the military community on the Navy side, which is being fit. This is something that you're gonna have to do. I know people think, oh, you're in the Navy, you don't really do much. It sounds kind of weird. Why would you need to be so physically fit if you're not going to hold a weapon and like go out to a battlefield? I'll give you the reason for that question, which is being a corpsman or being any of these rates, you could be asked to be an augmentee or do something where you could be with the Army or something like that, where being physically fit is part of the job. You could have to do stuff where you're carrying heavy weights and things like that. But being a corpsman especially, we are required to be in top physical condition, which I am not, and that's why I'm making this video. If you guys didn't know, and you guys probably haven't seen my old videos, I weighed like about 6 or 7 pounds more than what I currently do. So I realized my problem. I fixed some of it. Now I gotta keep going. So my goal weight is going to be 165. Right now I'm sitting at 172. That was just through a little exercise, a lot of diet, because my current situation in my work schedule, I'm doing a lot of sitting down. I actually will probably end up taking some calories back again because I'm not doing as much moving around as it once was. A lot of you guys joining in, you guys probably see what the standards are and what happens. In the Navy, there are height and weight standards. So there's 3 ways that you can pass this. I do want to say this. If you fail the weigh-in, you don't get to do the fitness portion at all. None. So you automatically fail. You get what's put on fitness enhancement program. You don't want to be on that. There's 3 ways that you're going to be able to pass this. First is if you make the weight per your height. I still have like another, I think, 10 to 12 pounds before I'm overweight. The other option is they do if your waist is under 39 inches. I will include information down below on what the current standards are so you guys are up to date. That's the second way to do it. The third way to do it is where they will measure across your chest and measure across your waist, and then there's a calculation that's done which you can pass or fail. The running part is based on male, female, and then it's age brackets depending on how many runs, sit-ups, and push-ups you have to do. While you're in boot camp, you will have to run it. However, when you leave boot camp and you leave A school and you're at your first command, you can do a bike option, elliptical, treadmill, or even swim it. Something to consider, not every command allows you to have those options. If at all possible, resort to running, because you know that you're going to be good at the run, keep doing the run. I did the bike for 2 cycles, which a cycle is every 6 months you do one. I did the bike for the past 2 cycles, and I enjoyed that because I was practicing on the bike. Now I'm at this command and now I have to start running again. So if you just always run, you'll be good. Those are some of the rules as far as stipulations. You do have some variations. If you are in a cold weather area, the only requirement is, yes, you run it twice a year. It's not going to be every 6 months, but it has to be 4 months apart. So if you were stationed like somewhere in New England, you can maybe run a fitness test in May and then run one again in like September, early time frame, so that way it's not too cold. So that shouldn't be a worry. The other thing is, while we are in the Navy and there are a lot of bases right near the shore at sea level, there are a lot of commands where some people will be stationed with the Air Force and things like that. We have alternative standards if you're higher than a certain altitude. So because there's less oxygen, the times are a little bit slower. And all my friends are with the Marines, they run all the time with their platoons and things like that with their command. In the Navy, it is seen from my naval experience that people are kind of expected to do this on their own because we also have many work hours, watches, things like that. So it's more of an independent thing, which I personally really love because I feel like everyone works out differently. And you have a lot of people that really hate running a lot. If you do work out in the Navy, a lot of times what happens is you'll have like 3 days a week or something like that. Like the first day is a run, which is on a Monday. Then Wednesday you do some kind of strength conditioning, and Friday is like a fun PT day where you guys will go play kickball or basketball or soccer or something like that, so that way everyone can enjoy it and get you guys active. My tip to you guys joining the military are do not, whatever you do, stop working out. Don't stop. It is really easy to get out of standards on weight and height, or height and weight. It is really easy to fail a run test too. A lot of people think they can just get up and run. We call that a 3 mile a year program. You don't want to be on it. The reason for these fitness tests are it's supposed to make you look good in uniform. We have a certain uniformity that's expected. And when you're in the military and you're carrying a few pounds and things like that, you don't get the same respect as people that are fit, because the more you are meeting the military standards, it shows your military bearing, which is the way you carry yourself, and that really means a lot. If anything you can take away from this, it is that first impressions are everything. If you show up and you have to look jacked, but you look like you're fit, if you show up to your first command and you're kind of fit, you have a really good uniform, positive attitude, you'll have a decent time. That's just a little bit about Navy fitness and what you guys can expect. My plans with this fitness are, I just did some before shots. My plan is to actually, in a month, do a follow-on, because I know some of you guys are trying to lose some of those pounds or trying to get fit in general, and I can probably do a video on that as well. But I want to show you guys my personal experience and how I maintain Navy fitness. I'm currently not at my ideal situation fitness-wise, and I don't think I am the perfect candidate for fitness, but I think with my tenure in the military, I can at least give you guys some experience on maintenance and being able to prepare for that fitness test in boot camps. If you guys have any other questions, comments, leave them down below. Make sure you like and comment. If you guys want to follow my daily life of being a sailor, make sure you guys follow my Instagram and Snapchat. I'm always posting there. And I hope to see you guys next time.